Hello, everybody who just came from the Hotel California. Welcome back to New York, where it's 14 degrees and the real feel's about 10. I hope you're enjoying the weather.
It was fantastic on the walk over here this morning.
Oh, yeah, my face is dry.
Yeah, my face. I moisturized and my face is dry.
I didn't. And my
I live in De Silva, and as you walk out of De Silva, you take a left out of De Silva, and then you take another left to go onto the main strip that connects all the residence halls.
Right.
And as soon as you turn that left to go to that strip, it's just 30-mile-an-hour wind hits you in the face every morning.
Oh,
every morning.
It's all these wind tunnels here on this lovely campus in St. John's, but I think this is the calm before the storm. We have a winter storm watch.
Yeah.
I read we're only going to get 2 inches. It's going to be a lot of rain now.
Really?
I just looked at it this morning. I thought we were supposed to get 6 to 10.
I think it's very close. It's between that 6 to 10, 2 inches line, because the 2 inches are going to be on the coast mainly.
Yeah.
And, we're...
Depending on if it rains.
Yeah, depends on the... the trajectory of the storm. And the trajectory of the storm, and but if we do get rain, it's going to be heavy rain as well.
Oh, yeah.
So this is going to be a storm no matter what. If it's a snowstorm, a blizzard, or some sort of treacherous thunderstorm. Wintry mix. It's going to be interesting to see what St. John's does tomorrow, because it's supposed to go throughout tomorrow into tomorrow night.
That is the question. Will we have school tomorrow?
That is the main question.
That is the main question. Of course, we have already had 2 snow days, one of them being on a Monday. It goes with the Thursday classes, so... Oh, yeah, definitely. And we also have this Monday coming up off because it's President's Day.
Yeah. So I will not have had philosophy for three out of the last 4 days.
Will you stop bragging? All right, so I hope you're all happy with the snow on the ground, because it is a brutal winter, and the temperature is brutal out there, too. So I suggest you just stay inside by the cozy heater in your dorm rooms and with a nice hot cocoa, and just listen to WSJU Radio. Of course, at least for the last hour. For the next hour. Just to finish up on the Sports Stop. Your new sports talk show on WSJU Radio. Alright, so there's your weather report. Talking about the trajectories of the storm and things like that. But now, speaking of storm, how about that thunder? Boosh! Oklahoma City. See what I did there? See what it is? Yeah, look at that. So the Oklahoma City Thunder won a close one with their rivals, Portland Trailblazers, in Portland, 98-95.
Great game with power.
Still a great, yes.
Oh, yeah. Kevin Durant dropped
game.
36 points last night. What else is new?
I think that's his 19th straight game of over 25 points, I think I read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which he would have had 30 if he would have played against the Nets, but they just destroyed them.
Yeah. It's something to marvel at. Because Kevin Durant is, he's really something to behold. Is he the MVP, guys?
He's the MVP this year. I think it's still questionable whether or not he's the best player in the league, or if LeBron
still has that. But scoring wise, I think he's the best pure scorer in the league.
And
but the thing with Kevin Durant is that he's not just a pure scorer anymore. I mean, he's averaging a good 8 rebounds. He's averaging probably 6 assists. Yeah. He's a terrific defender.
He's really stepped up in the absence of Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, some might even say that Russell Westbrook was holding him back, but that's up for debate. That's really it's hard to say.
It really is hard to say, just because Russell Westbrook is a top 10
point guard
in the league. So I mean, it's hard to take him out of there. But at the same time, Durant can just do so much. And
it's just, I mean, when you look at it, Russell Westbrook puts up 30 shots a night, which really takes a lot of shots away from Kevin Durant.
It's true.
It should be the other way around. Russell puts up 30 shots. Durant only shoots 12, but he makes 10 of them.
Yeah. Durant is an extremely efficient player, but he doesn't shoot as much as Russell Westbrook. Westbrook is not as efficient. And so it kind of...
Yeah.
outweighs it.
If Russell Westbrook can be more of a passer, that team is very dangerous, especially with the parts around them, especially with the young parts around them stepping up.
Yeah.
With, what's his name? The point guard for them.
Reggie Jackson.
Reggie
Jackson has really been stepping it up.
Mr. October.
Yes, he's Mr. October.
Wrong Reggie Jackson.
And then as well as Lamb
Yeah, Jeremy Lamb.
UConn
Jeremy Lamb is having a great year.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought that he was going to have a terrific year too.
I mean, I'm glad to see him being successful and stepping up.
The one thing that is missing with Russell Westbrook gone is he's not there to just pound it to the hole. That's what Russell Westbrook does best. Keep on wanting to say Wilson. He takes the ball and he drives it straight down your throat, right to the hole, and just this is sounding very bad now. But he drives it straight to the hole, and he'll get people in foul trouble. And he'll get people backing up, starting to double team him, and then he can kick it out really easily.
He is lightning quick.
He is extremely quick.
I just hope his knee can hold up.
Yeah, so that's really unfortunate missing him on the Thunder, but Kevin Durant is stepping it up for him.
So, speaking of superstars, LeBron James saying that he, by the end of his career, will be a top 4 NBA player. He told everybody his Mount Rushmore.
His Mount Rushmore, yeah.
And his Mount Rushmore, of course, includes Jordan, Magic Johnson.
Michael Johnson.
Yes. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Oscar Robertson.
Yes.
Now, he's saying he's going to, when his career is over, he's going to surpass one of those 4 guys.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting that he named 4 as well. I think it's an odd number that he named 4.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great players that he left out of there. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
Wilt Chamberlain, he left out
Wilt
of there.
the Stilt.
He left out Wilt Chamberlain, the only player to score over 100 points, over 50 rebounds.
Of course, you got Kobe with all of his titles, along with his accolades. So, I mean, you could argue that Kobe should be up there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was there?
There's a lot of fantastic players.
Of course.
As you mentioned last night, Elijah Wan.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
You tried. Didn't quite get it right.
Ulajadu, that was what I said. Olajuwon, that's his name?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon. He was more of a defensive guy, though, right?
No, he was a good offensive player too.
All right.
He actually holds camps, if you want to call it that, every summer. Where
am I thinking of the same guy? Did he play on the Rockets?
He played on the Rockets.
Okay, yeah. Olajadu. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah. But every summer, I think it was a few years ago, LeBron went down there. He trained with him, paid him millions of dollars to train with him, and learn some post moves. And that's where LeBron really started to work on his post game and got a lot better on his post game.
Being able to learning how to go to the left from that too. I mean, it just made him that much harder to defend. If you can defend him,
there's no defending LeBron.
The Jazz defended him the other night, though. Held him to 13 points.
Wow. Good for them.
I think it was the Jazz.
That was his
The
lowest
Jazz?
point total.
Aren't they like one of the worst teams in the West?
Yeah, very surprising.
My
It
God.
was his lowest point total in a long. I don't remember since how long, but it was his lowest point total in a long time.
For a second, I really thought that his double-digit scoring streak was going to end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever got single digits in a game.
Ever.
I mean, that's just astounding.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I mean, when you think if you make 5 shots, you're in double digits.
Yeah. And
So, I mean, of course, it's easier said than done.
I could never do it.
Yeah, I can't do it. No way. I'm 5'9", 5'10", maybe.
I'm 5'8",
on a good day.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, Atticus, you're like 6'4" or something like that. All right, how tall are you? Like 6'2"?
6'3".
6'3"?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. 6'4" with that hair. All right.
Like 6'6" when I put the hat on.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the All-Star Weekend is going to be held in New Orleans this year. Second time in 6 years that New Orleans has held All-Star Weekend. The story of All-Star Weekend, I think, is Damian Lillard playing in every single event.
Every single
Which
event.
of course includes the dunk contest, skills competition, the three-point, the game itself, and the sophomore freshman.
Yes.
Yep, all 5 events. Yep.
Is it called the sophomore freshman?
Yeah.
Rising Stars game. Yeah.
Technically.
He's not participating in the celebrity game though.
Well, he's not a celebrity. Is Bieber participating?
I
Or is he in jail?
I really hope Bieber is, because he did either last year,
watching that
2 years ago.
game too. I mean, it's just fun seeing like all the stars.
Kevin Hart.
I like Kevin Hart because
awesome.
he's always mic'd up.
Yeah.
He got tossed last game, didn't he? I think he got tossed last year. Yeah, and he took off his jersey and was going all crazy and like wrapped his arms around some player.
Doing, like mid-game trades.
Yeah, something like that.
Happened a few years.
It's really fun to watch. Even if you're not a big basketball fan like I am, I'm not really a big basketball fan, but I do watch the dunk contest. And, recently it's been kind of, bland. But this year, we have a lot of stars in it.
There are some amazing.
My number one
dunkers.
fantasy pick, Paul George, is in it, which was 7th or 8th. I think it was 8th overall pick, Paul George.
Last pick? First round?
No, it was 10. There was a 10-team league, yeah. But got him. I got him with the 8. And so I love Paul George. He's leading my team.
Great all-around player.
Yeah, definitely.
Great.
He had that one fantastic dunk that Atticus was talking about last night.
He had that nasty dunk over our break, the 360 windmill. If you haven't seen it, you should, 1, look it up. 2, we will be tweeting it in just a minute.
Yes. So be sure to keep an eye on our Twitter at SportsStop WSJU to see this fantastic jump. You really got to see it. Not jump, dunk. And the jump.
The jump's pretty impressive. The jump's pretty impressive.
And remember, this wasn't in some sort of practice thing like LeBron was doing the other night.
No,
this was in a game.
It was in the game. Speaking of LeBron.
Did you see LeBron's dunk last night?
No.
It looked like it was in practice.
Yeah?
Just windmilling. Just normal. Just every day. It looked like. I still want to see LeBron in a dunk contest, though.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
And
he had that dunk showcase.
He always teases.
He came out with that video. And if you're going to come out with the video, I think you should just do the dunk contest.
I mean, Michael Jordan always did the dunk contest.
You had to just please everyone. 1 year.
Yeah.
I'm just asking for 1 year.
I know. I mean, you have, like, a few years ago we said, I'll do it next year. He never did it. So, I mean, it's he's just teasing everybody. That
I think that would be one of, like, if you can just get, like, all the big names to do it for 1 year.
Yeah. I mean, it would really build. That's an amazing dunk. We're watching Paul George's 360 windmill dunk right now, and it's
just amazing.
Yeah,
it's superhuman. It's a superhuman. Even
he makes it look easy.
Even the Clippers bench is up, amazed because of how amazing of a dunk it was.
Lob City knows. Lob City knows when it's a good dunk.
Oh yeah, Lob City, of course. But that's a little peek as to what we're going to be seeing on Saturday with the Sprite Slam Dunk Contest. You can find that on TNT.
Who are your picks for that?
All right, well, who's in it first? Let's just say who's in it first. We got Paul George, Damian Lillard,
John Wall,
of course,
Terrence Ross, Harrison Barnes, and Ben McLemore.
Yeah.
See, I would pick, because I'm a little biased, but I'm picking Paul George. But my guy to watch, I like John Wall.
I want it. See, I want Damian Lillard to win it because I want Damian Lillard to win all of them and just go down in history for winning all 5 of those events.
Which would be the skills, the Sprite, the 3-point, and the 2 MVPs
of both games.
Yeah.
I think that would be just crazy to say.
That would be.
I'm really excited. I'm really torn on who I want to win, but I'm very excited about this. I think Paul George is a fantastic pick. He will really show up. He'll come up with some crazy dunks. I think Terrence Ross is going to be fun. Definitely Terrence Ross being from Seattle. I think Terrence Ross will be awesome. And I'm a huge Damian Lillard fan, so I'm really excited for Damian Lillard. But John Wall is going to show up. John Wall is going to have some fantastic dunks as well.
I think one of the dark horses will be that McLemore.
Yeah, McLemore. I was going to say
he's athletic.
Yeah, he is. He's of course on the Sacramento Kings, and he can do a lot of things with his athleticism.
That Sacramento Kings, they are stacked with talent.
DeMarcus Cousins.
They have a lot of talent on that team.
Cousins still?
Yeah, I still have him. My fantasy basketball team name is named after DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Of course, it's the Kissin' Cousins. You know what they say. So I mean, it's really. This is going to be exciting, and I think it's going to be the first time in a long time that people are going to be excited about this slam dunk contest.
I just hope the judges don't just throw out 50s left and right like they have been doing.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to see a real good. I just want to see a good scoring, like just overall exciting.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it's going to be, everybody, they all get so stoked if it's
It's powerful.
Yeah, if it's a actual slam dunk.
Yeah.
So
like
everybody gets stoked with that, and I'm just looking at like the uniqueness. I love seeing the creativity